Okay, first things first. Let me get the stream on my chat because I've noticed there's been a little bit of a bot issue on YouTube. Of course, if it keeps going, I'm just going to stop streaming on YouTube for a little bit. Because I don't want to deal with it, frankly. Yeah, it's all been deleted. All been deleted. Cool. Although I swear I definitely blocked them the first time. What's changed? Okay, I can't see anything from a glance. Yeah, I can't see anything from a glance, so let's not worry about that for now. Alright. So, we're back on leveling up Yun Jin. We just need to do one boss fight. So, we'll get to that right now. But actually, yeah, we'll get to that right now. So, actually, so we've just had Storm Eunice, and now we're in Storm Franklin. Storm Franklin isn't nearly as strong. Oh, so let me just do that. Fruit twist, lovely. Yeah, we're in Franklin. Franklin isn't as strong, so we're not going to get blasted away. So yeah, we should be fine for the moment. Also, I probably should mention I did wishes. I did not get Yai or any 5-star. Yeah, I've been particularly unlucky. 14 days to potentially get Yai. And we managed to get level 10. So that's all fine, that's all good, all good. So now, we just have to level up Yun Jin. And we'll do like this a few times, then we'll focus on artifacts, then we'll focus on leveling up.
No touching. Let the show begin.
And I should mention this boss is a little tricky. Also, I should make sure my mic's actually on. I think it's on. Oh, come on, really? You're not going to move. Oh, you're going to stay right up there, aren't you?
Go, Barbara, go!
Yeah, you're not going to do anything apart from stay just out of reach. I can chip damage you all day. Actually, I can't do it all day because I don't want to actually, you know...
Take flight.
I don't want to actually be here all night because I have to go to bed eventually. So yeah, that will be fun. Oh no, tornado, right. Just a reminder, for this strategy, you just head to a wall, it will then plink off. It didn't plink off. What? No, normally what happens is that you go to a wall, it gets to the wall, then just plinks off and you're safe for a bit. So I have no idea what that was all about. And technically Ningguang's not going to be here for anything but a little bit of for a particular stage in this fight. That's the only reason she's really here. Because this boss is particularly tricky. Especially when it does this. Okay, this is the face boss in the Ningguang. Because it throws up these. And you have to destroy it with Geo. You can do it with any element, but it's way faster with Geo. So you gotta do that. You can't just attack immediately because the wolves have invincibility frames on the third hit.
It's nothing.
So if I do this... Oh! Make a liar out of me. Is it just Ningguang's third attack that's the issue then? Because I've definitely tried that before, and it hasn't worked before. So, yeah, that's strange. From what I've seen online recently, I noticed that Xenoblade Chronicles X like has skyrocketed in price. Actually, let me just double check that.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my
Okay,
big
those
sister.
messages have actually been deleted. Good. Chronicles X. Come on, X. Let me just go to the shopping area. Yeah, okay. It might be American that they've increased in price because I'm seeing 27, 26, 40. No, that's not the right one. Hold up. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Let me just check eBay. eBay, here we go. No, it's the I got mine for like 15, so I got mine relatively cheap. To get back to the actual fight, but there was reports of like because the what is it, Nintendo store is closing. Chronicles X went like ridiculously high up in price because it would be the only way to play that game, I think, because I don't think you can play it on the eStore anymore. So physical will be your only way to go, and they're not manufacturing that game anymore.
Access denied.
Mic up. There you go. And done. Whew. We got 3. Okay, we didn't need 3, but that's good to know. So we have a head start on the next. Let's see. Yun Jin. Ascend. Oh, you don't say anything. Okay. You just don't say anything. Interesting, because normally you have... characters usually have some sort of text they say at that point. And now we need 20, we need 5 more of these. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. But that means we're nearing the end of Yun Jin's grinding session. So, just as early as it began, it endeth. Okay, that's all of them. Cool. And because we got a blue summon thing, let's use that now. And because it's blue, it doesn't give you anything, which really makes the rarity of it really weird. Like, I don't get why it's so rare, and yet it doesn't really give you much. We've already got everything here, so fine. What happened today, actually? Right, Street Fighter 6 apparently was announced, and from what I've seen, they kept bearded Ryu, which is interesting. So that means he's aging up. So that must mean in that trailer he's basically training up someone to take his place because he's getting older, and the beard is a sign of him being older. I got videos. You're right, I'm not dealing with you. God, my nose. I just sneezed. Thankfully I got to sneeze in time, or at least I managed to not go at you, I managed to hold it in a little bit. Which is not good to do all the time. Best let that sneeze out and rather in. What? Oh. Apparently I was just walking for some reason. Alright. Let's do the second one. Or I can fight you.
My apologies. Sakura Swirl.
Sadly, we don't have any pyro, so we can't really take this guy out.
This is long
We
overdue.
can use Ganyu to hit him from above,
No touching.
because apparently that counts.
Submit.
Yeah, you can't hit from... Does Ganyu's attack actually just... Oh, they do AoE down... Oh, so they're getting through the barrier. Yeah, attacks like this don't go through the barrier
Whirling
at all.
snow.
So, it's always a good idea to have some sort of element on you. Okay. What do we need to do? Actually, yeah, let's keep doing that boss fight. I have to start that quest, that apparently it's happening because I haven't done it for an entire week. So that means kind of running out of time to actually do it. So that means I will either have to spend an entire stream doing that, or you know,
My apologies.
just do it at the end of a stream and it will take a little longer. Final Fantasy VI got another trailer and oh my goodness, it looks great. I actually really like it. It seems so fun. Especially since they showed off the choir section, and it's got 3D elements to it. It's got 3D sections. 3D. That's amazing. Because again, the game was on the SNES, and it could barely handle what was it? Like Mode 7 graphics, like the zooming in, rotating, and all that. So just to see the game. There we go. Nah, it bounced. I have to go out of the arena. So just to see the game on like a like the HD 2D thing, it's amazing. And Square Enix have even, well, at least someone of Square Enix, I forget who, I forget the name, have said they'd be interested in doing remakes like that. And I'm just like, yes, do remakes like that. Just do that. Love Alive is getting that treatment, and it makes me so happy. I want them to go in that direction. Like, just as long as they don't make it like their crux.
Give up.
Like, don't make it your crux. Don't only do those and just kind of rest on your laurels. Other kind of remakes are fine too. But good lord, I love those remakes. They look so good. Because I swear, if we didn't have the whole delay, we wouldn't have the 6 we're gonna get soon. And it makes me so happy we're gonna get a really, really good looking 6. Like I just like, and even then, from what I saw, it's got some interesting quality of life updates. Like, I'm fairly certain in 6, you can see the commands you need to do for certain moves. But with this, it just changed it, so it's not like, oh, you have to discover them. No, they're in a list, but to keep the whole thing of like, oh, you're inputting the moves, you actually can input the moves. It's not time limited. It's not but if you screw it up, well, you're not going to do the move, are you? So, happy medium. I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy they've gone in that direction instead of just, oh, keeping it the same. Oh, no. What else did they change? I'm fairly certain they changed. Oh, right. 3D environments. So, and they've already teased this. So this means when you have the opera section, you're not just doing a 2D section pretending to be 3D. No, you have a full-on 3D section with like. No, I'm not going to bother with that. You have a full-on 3D section with like a tower and a castle, and you see the 2D sprites, and it's so good. It's so good. They could have just cheapened out and just done a remaster, which is just basically what San Andreas, not San Andreas, the GTA remaster collection, whatever it was called, definitive edition. That's it. They could have just done like that and just had like minimal effort. No, they've redone everything. They've redone all the effects. It looks so good, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Which means when you see Celeste and her grandfather, ooh boy, that's gonna break some hearts right there. Because if you screw up at a certain section, hey, do you remember that old man Sid who was for the Empire and like betrayed everyone, and then like helped you along? Yeah, you can accidentally kill him by, you know,
This is long overdue.
not feeding him properly.
It's nothing.
Which yeah, you can kill Sid, and it's so sad because Sid is Celeste's grandfather, and for that, I'm not going to go into the whole scene, but it is so sad. It's so sad. Oh, It just makes me. It's just that. I can't even put it into words. But I wonder, if they're going to make it more like I wonder if they're going to add any additional touches. Like, I'm fairly certain what's going to happen is
Give up. Submit.
at least the
Access denied.
intro cutscene where they're like
Glaze
walking on a
over.
cliff. They're going to make that look really good. Kefka poisoning the river. They're going to make that look really good. I want to know what they're doing with Leo, because I actually would be interested if Leo entered the party. Because, fun fact, the only playable appearance Leo ever had, even though he was technically a party member, was in Brave Exvius. Literally, that was the only game he had a playable appearance in. I mean, he wasn't the greatest. I still got him as a 5-star because Brave Exvius had a really weird system where they did it like heroes, or Fire Emblem Heroes, where you can get either the 5-star unit you want, or I think the way it was, if you got pity, but you like errored out and didn't get like the right unit, it would just give you a 4-star unit at its max cost. Yep, and you happened again, didn't you? Yay, you did it again. Cool. All right. Cool. I'm just going to quickly ban you again. All right. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to be closing the YouTube chat in about. Let me just put this out in a message. In about. Oh, what was it? I think it was
wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more
twitch.tv
often.
/ mega crash. No, is it?
How greedy
No,
of
critical
me.
errors. And let me just put that only to YouTube. Make sure that's the right link. Yeah, I'm not going to be dealing with that. It's the same chat, it's the same thing popping up over and over again, even though I keep banning it. So, 3 minutes. That's all you have until I close the YouTube stream, so it'll be exclusively on DLive and Twitch. I don't like doing this. I really don't. But 3 minutes is all I can really spare. Do I even have?
So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
learning more about you all the time.
10:48. That is when I will just close the YouTube chat. Until then. Oh. Alright. I'm not dealing with bots like that. It's like, I'm sorry. I don't get bots. I truly don't.
A blade is like a tea leaf.
Especially if
Only
they're just
those
gonna
who
do that.
sample it many times can appreciate its
It's like
true
you're
qualities.
not gonna do that. I've already.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their
Oh, does
gems.
it not actually do a link? Remember to guard your privacy and community. Blah 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 blah. Okay. At least I know how to pin messages. So that's fun. At least I know how to pin messages. So that's fun. Oh, okay, let's mute that. don't want to actually
A blade embraces its
get my
duty,
voice on playback
as a
over and
jeweler
over again.
cherishes their gems.
Alright. Again, I don't like doing this. I don't want to do it. I just do not like the idea of bots. Especially the spamming chat.